The Marvel Zombies trailer just teased the most violent superhero yet. What's up, guys? Today we will be discussing the most recent trailer that was just released for Marvel Zombies. This animation is looking to be awesome. But one thing is for sure, this superhero is definitely going to be the most violent out of all of them. Let's get started. But before we do anything, if you guys could please support us by dropping a like down below would mean the world to me. And if you're not already, then consider subscribing so you don't miss any videos. Now, let's get right into it. Now, first things first, in this series, we will be seeing many different characters that we know and love from the Marvel Universe. Some of these characters include Iron Man, Hawkeye, Scarlet Witch, Thanos, and even Moon Knight, to name a few. The trailer opens up with a very nice shot of Tony Stark flying through space while wearing his Iron Man suit. It looks like he is returning from a mission when suddenly he gets a text message from someone who is clearly trying to warn him about something. The text message is read, "Whatever you do, don't come home." As soon as he arrives home though, he finds that everything is completely destroyed and everyone is dead. This is where he finds out about the zombie outbreak that is happening on Earth. We then see some more clips of Tony trying to find someone or something that can help him. We also see Hawkeye here, who seems to be one of the few survivors left. He's also a zombie, but he seems to be somewhat in control of his actions, unlike some of the other infected people that we see in the background. One of my favorite parts of the trailer is when Hawkeye asks Tony if he wants to join him and fight against the living dead. But unfortunately, Tony rejects his offer and runs away. Later on in the trailer though, we see that Tony has been bitten and is now also a zombie. It seems like despite having access to the most advanced technology known to man, there is nothing he can do to stop the virus from taking over his body and mind. Now, what was really cool was when Hawkeye tried to stab Tony with an arrow, but the zombified Iron Man easily grabs his head and snaps it off. That was a pretty intense scene, and I'm really excited to see how these two characters develop in the series. They've chosen some pretty good characters to be zombies in this show. Now, moving on to the next big thing that happened in the trailer, we saw Thanos. Now, he wasn't just any Thanos. Oh no, this Thanos was also a zombie. It seems like no one is safe from the undead plague, and this includes Mad Titan himself. This was pretty surprising to me, because we have never seen Thanos as a zombie before, and now that he's won, he actually has the Infinity Gauntlet on. Now, I don't know how he got it on, since his fingers looked like they were completely gone. So maybe he had it on before he turned. Either way, it'll be interesting to see how the Infinity Stones react to him being a zombie. Since the stones feed off of emotions, and Thanos doesn't seem to have any, will they just leave his body or will they try to find a new host? I'm thinking they will just leave him, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Now, another thing that I noticed was when he approached the group of heroes and asked for help, but I don't think anyone listened to him, and I don't blame them. It's Thanos. Why would you ever listen to him? Also, I didn't notice it at first, but when you look closely, you can see that all of the Infinity Stones are gone. It looks like Thanos removed them from the gauntlet, and maybe used their power to try and cure himself. Now, getting back to the main topic, Scarlet Witch is likely the main villain in this series. If you've watched WandaVision, you know that she has extremely powerful magic and can manipulate reality itself. So it wouldn't be too hard to believe that she could somehow cause this zombie outbreak. Now, it could also be possible that this isn't the main Scarlet Witch, and that she is a variant from another universe. The reason I say this is because of the ending scene in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, where we see that there are infinite variants of Scarlet Witch, and that she is the main villain in the movie. So it would make sense that in another universe she could have caused a zombie outbreak. Now, moving on to the last part of the trailer, we meet our newest hero. Well, I say hero, but I'm not too sure. He seems to be some kind of hybrid between Moon Knight and Blade, since he has both of their weapons. We see him fighting against some zombies, and he seems to be pretty skilled. There's also a quick clip of him fighting against Spider-Man. Now, I'm not sure why he's fighting Spidey, but it does look like he is trying to stop him from becoming a zombie, since later on we see him hanging upside down and covered in blood. So maybe he was trying to drain him or something. The fight ends when the new character jumps off of Spidey and lands in front of the camera. I'm really curious to see where this character came from and how he is going to play into the story. I'm guessing that he will be the one to take down Scarlet Witch, but again, we will just have to wait and see. Now, the action scenes in this trailer were insane. One of my favorites was when we saw Spider-Man fighting against the zombies. He was swinging around and quipping jokes while defeating the undead. It was really cool to see him in action. Another great action scene was when we saw Doctor Strange fighting against the zombies with his friends. The scene was very fast-paced, and it was hard to keep up with what was going on, but it did look really cool. Now, I'm not sure if this is the main Doctor Strange or a variant from another universe, but either way, it's always great to see him in action. Overall, I thought that this trailer was fantastic, and it really got me hyped for the series. Now, I am not sure when the series is come out, since Disney hasn't announced a release date yet, but when it does come out, I'm definitely gonna watch it. What are your thoughts on the trailer? Which character is your favorite? And what do you think the series is gonna be about? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. In my opinion, I think that the series is be a lot of fun, and I am really excited to see what they have in store for us. Now, before I end this video, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has supported me so far. It really means a lot to me, and I'm so grateful for all of you. Now, with that said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.